Yeah, just, are you ready? Oh my. Okay, friends, I want to say I greet all of you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Today is another special day that I want to share with you a bit from my residence in Kisumu. We may not have had the opportunity to make it a live stream program, but we felt like having it recorded so that you can still share with us the thoughts that Christ gave us to share with you. Many a times we come across people who are so much committed to their work, and they do it with zeal that marvels many people. And after that, the rewards they get is that they are being praised. They can be praised for what they have done to a point that they are being worshipped. People like titles, and it's a human thing. How you are called, how you are called, and how you are treated with people will definitely describe or explain who you are to many people in this world. In this country, we had someone who declared himself the mightiest prophet of the Lord, a title that we had never heard of since the creation of the earth. And he's proud of it, and his followers are also proud of it. People like big titles. They feel elevated. They feel that those titles give them some sense of power, prestige, and influence. Sometimes we do things which people appreciate, and they can end up going overboard when they start showering us with numerous praises. Whatever we do, we must take into account that it is God who gives us the strength. It is God who assigns us such responsibilities. It is God who gives us the talents to perform certain things, certain duties that will eventually benefit others. And we cannot replace God's position. We cannot assume his role simply because we are able to do certain things which others may not be able to do. Our reading, Acts of the Apostle, chapter 28, from verse 1 to 18, talks about Paul's journey that ended up in Rome. Paul, during his journey to Rome, he experienced turbulent moments. He suffered different types of tribulations. One being shipwreck, another one, he could not find peace during the stormy journey, And he found himself, together with his team, landing at Malta. And the people received them well. According to the passage here, these people were so kind, to a point that Paul was also marveled. But something happened during the course of that joyous moment. Paul was bitten by a snake. He had a snake bite. And when he had a snake bite, people changed their mind. People changed their attitude about him. Because the culture of that time, or the culture of those people, was such that it's only sinners who could be bitten by snake. And they were not happy. The joy they had, that excitement they had about Paul, changed overnight. And they started calling Paul's name, different names. And the worst is that this man is a murderer. Now, if you are called a murderer, that is the worst anyone can be able to stomach. Being a murderer, it means you don't have value for people's lives. You don't have value for humanity. You deprive them of life. So when Paul was called all these names, simply because he had a snake bite, he let it cool. But God saved him from that snake bite. He was not harmed at all. And people started wondering, who is this man? Because the snake is a poisonous one. That snake was a poisonous one. It was very dangerous, the viper. Then they realized this man is not like us. This man is not like some of us. This is the work of powers other than the power of humanity. This is more than magic. And then they call him, this is God. So my message is, at what point do we become gods to people? And how do we handle such kind of assumption? The way people look at us, the way they see us as their gods. If Paul were some of us, he would be happy to be called God. But that's a title he did not want, because it was not by his own might. It was not by his own knowledge. He had no knowledge at all about even medicine. But it was by power of God. Paul passed such kind of tribulation. Even the praises we are given by people, they can turn out to be tribulations unto us. And we have to be very careful the way people look at us. The praises they give us, all the things, glorious things they shower us with, can separate us from the reality of worshiping true God. So Paul, in this case, after being treated unfairly, and because of the miraculous work he started doing, people started seeing in him something more than a human. He started healing their sick. He started performing miracles, and many people benefited from that. He started preaching the gospel with vigor, and many people came forward to receive God's blessings through him. Let our hands be hands of healing. Let our tongue be a tongue that pronounces blessings unto people, not cursing them. And whatever gifts the Lord has given us, let's use it for His own glory, not for our own glorification as human beings. So let us emulate Paul by shunning those unworthy praises and allow God to be lifted above ourselves. May God bless you. May God enrich your hearts with His blessings as you serve